is footprints of a criminal.
He stood right there, and there is the car.
The assassination of the Arch Duke of Austria, that set off the First World War in 1914, is one of the few things we knew about Sarajevo before we came to Bosnia. There seems to be so much to see and learn about World War Two wherever we go, so when a chance to walk in the literal footsteps of the Archduke's assassin shows up, we're taking it. On our way from the Olympic bobsleigh track in the hills above the town, our taxi driver shared a bit of what's going on for normal people in this country. They have 3 presidents, 1 Serb, 1 Bosniak and 1 Croat. They spend their time arguing and blaming, and it's all very corrupt. This has resulted in a public that has little trust in the government, and many do as our taxi driver said he did. He just takes care of his family and lets the governmental talk show run in the background. At least this approach has put his 2 girls through college, which means they will have a greater opportunity to do well in life than what he had. And he was happy for that. We thanked him for the ride and the insight as he dropped us off in the old town of Sarajevo.
What's going on here?
We caught a pigeon.
I caught a pigeon.
How do you feel?
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
So in the old town of Sarajevo, we got pigeons. A lot of pigeons. I'm blind. Old town Sarajevo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lots of markets.
Lots of markets, lots of things to buy. The girls are
Buying something.
looking at stuff. Really nice place. A lot of nice little shops with beautiful Bosnian souvenirs and plates and everything. But one thing that's very interesting here in Sarajevo, a thing that we talked about even before we started this whole trip, we wanted to go here and see, is the place where something happened that actually, they say it started the First World War. It didn't start the war, but it was the
that made the water fall out of the cup.
Yeah, it was the last drop to.
Then it just was too much.
Yeah, and what happened was that the Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria was in this town with his wife, celebrating their 14th anniversary, and Bosnia and Herzegovina was a few years earlier taken over by Austria. So there was this group of 6 guys. One of them,
Students.
yeah, one of them, the student, and I think he was an artist actually, or a poet or something. Can't remember his name right now, but I put it right here. He was standing on a corner while the Archduke and his wife was driving by, and as they were driving by, he shot and killed both of them. And if you remember the video from Berlin when we went to the Spy Museum,
Yep.
we actually saw a picture of what kind of gun he used.
Actually, it was there. It wasn't a picture.
Yeah, the gun was there. Yeah, an actual
Yeah,
gun.
but it wasn't
not
that
the gun,
exact.
but the same kind.
Yes.
Yeah, so right over here around this corner, supposedly is where this happened, right next to the.
And also the car.
Yeah, and we drove past there. A taxi driver was driving us, and when we came to that place, he said, "Oh, look, there's a beautiful bridge right there, and right next to it is the corner." And then he said, "This is where the assassination happened." And as we whooshed by, we just saw a picture, an old car standing there. So we think there's some information and some cool stuff to see over there.
Probably a museum also.
Probably.
I hope there is, because I want to go there and see if the actual gun is there.
That would be really cool.
Yes.
This is very interesting, and it's the kind of stuff that we like to discover when we're out traveling. These things that happen in the history of the world that was really important, that maybe you don't hear so much about, but if you've been there and actually seen it, whenever you hear something more about it later in your life, you will immediately connect it to something that you have seen, and it makes it so much easier to learn about it. So let's check it out.
Let's keep walking.
Yeah, man. Okay, let's do
just
that.
Let's walk instead of recording.
Let's walk instead of. Okay. We were just making a video in Sarajevo. This guy passed us.
Sarajevo City.
5th subscriber.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Good. Thank you.
All right, that was Benji. He has been our most loyal fan ever since we met him. Thank you, Benji. It's always nice to see you in our comments. And if you want to check him out, here's his handle. When we met him, he was at Balkan King. And to us, he always will be.
Yeah, 5th subscriber right there. Cool guy. Thank you, man. And as the Archduke and his wife was driving through Sarajevo in a really nice car, celebrating their 14th anniversary, they were... What? Is that car? Yeah, on this corner. Franz Ferdinand and his wife was murdered by this guy. Can't remember his name. Put it up there. And that is what triggered the First World War. So,
oh, there's some pictures. Also.
Here are some pictures. Oh yeah, look at this.
Look
at this.
And also there's a picture of him.
Here's a picture. I think this is the same day actually. Oh!
That's when it got caught.
That he's arrested right there. Man!
Why didn't he get killed?
Huh?
Because they died pretty instantly, didn't they?
I don't know.
Maybe he got called to a place where they can hang him or something.
Maybe. Here are them driving. Here are them coming out of the hotel or something to the car. And they were driving. Here it says, from this place on 28th of June 1914, Gavrilo Princip assassinated the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Franz Ferdinand, and his wife Sofia. This is apparently exactly where we were standing.
When he shot them?
Yeah. Interesting. And this is the bridge over here. Beautiful bridge. It's also quite famous.
This is the bridge where everybody thinks.
Yeah, we all heard. Yeah, they drew the bridge where it was assassinated. It was actually
right here,
right next to it on this corner. And here you can see. Oh, look at those plaques over there on the. This is probably where the car tires were. Exactly right there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is footprints of a criminal.
Just right there. And there is the car.
So this is how we think it must have looked. The car coming around the corner, Princip ready with his gun, and then bam, 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 in just a few seconds, the history of the world took a sharp turn towards a darkness that would kill millions of people over the next few years. And there was a small museum here, and we were curious to see if the real gun was inside.
So inside the museum we got these two guys coming out of the city hall, and what I didn't know is that it says right here that while sightseeing the city of Sarajevo on 28th of June 1914, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Franz Ferdinand, was victim to 2 assassination attempts. First was committed by, I'm not going to try to say that, a typographer by throwing a bomb at the vehicle. But the Archduke's program continued and he paid a visit to the city hall. And then on the way back from the city hall, at the turn nearby the Latin Bridge, the second assassination attempt was committed by Gavrilo Princip. He fired bullets that killed the Archduke and his pregnant wife, Sofia Kotek. 25 people brought to court for this crime. And right here
is maybe the pistol. We haven't asked the...
We'll ask that if this is the real gun or if it's not.
That's gonna be insane.
But it's that kind of gun. We recognize that from Berlin.
Yep.
Here he is. Oh. Gavrilo Princip and some other dudes.
That was
That-
joining him. So apparently those guns aren't the real ones. That's just a replica of the one that they used, and the actual one is in Vienna at some museum. I didn't understand it.
I want to go there.
Yes, me too.
You too?
I want to see the real
But
stuff.
So here is the route that was taken. We can see that he was driving along this way, and boom, here he had that bomb. But no matter, we'll continue to the city hall, did his business there, came back, and this is the Latin bridge, and boom, right on the corner outside here.
And also the numbers are the different people.
Ah,
so number 5 is Gavrilo, the one that went.
So there were 4 dudes around here with the bomb, and then everybody else was over here. Here's a map of the Austria-Hungary kingdom, pretty big. And as you can see, it also included Bosnia Herzegovina, which was not very popular with the assassins. That was a fun and interesting day in Sarajevo. This was our last stop in Bosnia, and back at the hotel, we were getting ready to jump on a bus to Montenegro.
So we are packed and ready to go. We have a 7-hour bus ride ahead of us, so the kids are downloading stuff so that the bus ride won't be too long. Are you ready for Montenegro?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Ask? Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
5-star adventure is definitely over. We're on the bus on the way to Montenegro, to Podgorica in this minivan, and we're gonna be stuck here for the next 6 hours 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you up for it?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. We downloaded cool stuff to listen to. We got some food. We got some good old Kiseljak, your go-to water in Bosnia.
Yes.
And yeah.
Sponsor us.
And tonight we're gonna
sponsors.
find our apartment in Montenegro at about 9 p.m. It's almost 2 p.m. now, so ready to go in 10 minutes. Everybody went to the toilet. We're good to go. Ylva, you're a professional.
Thank you. Professional backpack stapper.
That's right. That's how we do it.
Alright, thank you so much for watching. Bosnia was fantastic, and we can't wait to go back to learn and discover more of this beautiful country. The Balkans turned out to be a real treat for us. If you liked this video, we'd love it if you gave it a like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in Montenegro for the next video from our 2 months of interrailing Europe.